Major news that just came in maybe 2 minutes ago. Hurricane Beryl is officially a Category 5 hurricane. This is historic. We have not seen a Category 5 hurricane this early in the season before. And this system's going to be weakening, but it is moving closer to our area right now, moving up east at about 55 to 60 miles per hour there. But you can see several spots of rotation at the moment moving into the state of Alabama. But things are calm and quiet here in the CSRA. That's going to stay true overnight, but once we get into the early morning hours, that's when things will change up a little bit for us. Here's a wider look of what we can expect. The tornado potential. And these are going to be those brief spin ups that happen just at the drop of a hat, if you will. Very quick tornadoes, and they are not going to last super long. So that's the good news, but those are going to be hard to give a much lead time to. So just make sure you have a way to get those watches in mornings and a way to get to your safe place quickly. Wind threat is also going to be in play for us. So we have that rain, wind, and tornado threat for us. We are out for our western counties, and that's when we could see heat index values reach 105 and maybe even 107 this afternoon. So again, heat index values, what it feels like outdoors. So it doesn't matter if it's 93 for the high temperature. If it feels like 104, that's really what you want to know as you go through the Gulf of Mexico throughout the day today, strengthening into that Category 3 hurricane. And then we're going to be on the right side of this system, not the best place to be. And that's where that impact of tornadoes, strong wind gusts, and that heavy rainfall is going to come into play just due to where we are on the side of this system. So again, this is moving closer to the city of Bamberg. This is between Hughes and Earhart right now. So this is what we're dealing with at the moment. And this is tracking north at about 25 miles per hour. It's about 12 miles south of Bamberg, the city of Bamberg. So make sure that you are in your safe place, or at least starting to think about it. No, this consistent heavy rainfall from the outer bands, but again, making landfall early tomorrow morning, pushing up north and eastward. Here's where we can start to see those impacts late overnight. When we talk about flooding, is those flooded roadways. A lot of people think that, oh, it's just a couple inches, my car can go through it. It can't. Do not try to test that theory out there. As little as 12 inches of flooded moving water can move a standard car. Now, if we get up to 18 inches, that can move a vehicle, more SUV type vehicle, or a truck. And so just know that sounds like a lot of rainfall, and that is, but if you're close to those rivers or even just low-lying areas, that can add up quickly. And that rushing water, again, is very powerful and can move your vehicle. Flooding is the second leading cause of weather-related deaths, so something that we really need to take seriously, as flooding is the major threat that we're expecting over the next couple of days. So keep that in mind. Turn around, don't drown. I know that we say that a lot, but it is really important and can be life-saving. Warning is set to expire in about 30 minutes, but here's where we're seeing that tight signature right here at the moment. So again, this is around that Clarks Hill Lake area. If you are around Clarks Hill Lake, anywhere between Woodlawn, Clarks Hill, maybe even a couple miles northward, make sure that you are in your safe place right now. Again, this includes portions of Columbia, McCormick, Edgefield County, but this is really where we're tightening in on that circulation at the moment. So this is a tornado warned storm. If you're headed outdoors in the next maybe 30 minutes or so, you're definitely going to need a jacket. I mean, even in the next hour, you're definitely going to need a jacket. 46 current temperature, feels like 42. Those winds calm now, but that's going to increase as we go throughout the afternoon. And by the time we hit the afternoon hours, we'll see those upper 60s for us. So pretty comfortable for the start of spring. We are tracking rainfall, and that's going to bring, again, some decent rain for our area, but we're also going to see some stronger wind gusts as well, as that's associated with a front. Again, that should be in our area probably as early as 9 a.m. for us. So just know we are not seeing rainfall at the moment. So your morning commute should be dry, but we are going to see rain as we go throughout the day today. And that should alleviate maybe some of these drought-like conditions. It's not going to be super substantial rain, but hey, I think we'll take anything that we can get in, especially it's not supposed to be severe at all. So it'll be some welcomed rain for us compared to what we had the past couple of days, or really earlier this weekend. Now looking at those wind speeds, again, this morning going to be a little bit gusty, anywhere from 20 to 25 miles per hour. But by the time we hit the afternoon and evening, that's going to ramp up anywhere from 30 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts. So make sure if you have any outdoor furniture, things like that, make sure that you take those down, put them inside if you have umbrellas. It's going to be windy, so that will definitely get blown away today. We are tracking some rainfall for us. That's not going to come until Monday, though, so we really have a nice stretch once that line moves through. But here's what we're looking at Monday: a decent amount of rain really throughout the greater part of the day. Should be out of our hair, though, by the time we hit the evening hours, so that's some good news, but it's going to be beneficial. Like I said, we definitely need the rainfall, and we don't have any severe threat with it, so it's very welcomed. We are going to have a dry stretch, though, for your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Can't get any better than that. But again, we are tracking that rain for Monday. Tuesday looking dry, so again, we're in March where you can expect to see these showers really, honestly, once or twice a week for us. So again, we are tracking that rainfall this morning. Should be a quick passing line, though, for us, and by the time we hit the afternoon, the sun should come out, 69, that average high temperature. But overnight tonight, we're going to drop off into those middle 30s, so it'll definitely be a cold start to your Friday, but again, sunny sky conditions to kick off the weekend.
All right, thanks, Emily.
Cutting into programming right now because we are tracking a tornado warning. This is going to be covering portions of Columbia, Edgefield, and even into McCormick County.
This was the first tornado warning of this event for our area. But prior to this warning, there's a tornado confirmed in Burke County in the city of Vidette. An EF0 touched down early Thursday morning at 5:53 a.m. and was on the ground for 4 minutes before lifting. Peak wind gusts with this tornado were approximately 80 miles per hour. Later Thursday afternoon on the 26th, more tornado warnings were issued for our area, this time Bamberg County.
Close to Earhart or live south of downtown Bamberg, make sure you're getting into that safe spot and getting into the most lowest and most interior part of your home.
I don't want to say confirmed tornado, but if that's where the debris signature is and that's where it's tightening up, I mean,
Right.
that's how we know that tornadoes hit the ground, is based off of that debris signature. So that's the first that we've seen today, Riley.
Yeah, and these velocity signatures, you can see how that green's getting a little bit brighter, so even showing maybe some stronger winds inside of this little cell that's passing. Oh, there you go. There it went, just observed. So now that it's highlighted in white right there, observed tornado. This just came out from the Weather Service as we were talking about.
After surveying damage, the Weather Service in Charleston declared an EF1 tornado passed through Earhart with peak winds at 90 miles per hour. Multiple trees were snapped at the trunk along Bells Highway and Morningstar Lane in Bamberg County. While we saw extensive wind damage across the CSRA that many believe was caused by tornadoes, we only had 2 confirmed tornadoes in our viewing area. The other wind damage that most saw was due to mesovortices associated with the strong eye wall of Hurricane Helene.